Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Padres will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Nick Pivetta starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He will lead this one off today.
Margot.
First pitch on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back.
First pitch, 107.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Zero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Garrett Richards, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. On a line, that's a base hit. And immediately the Padres have to deal with a real runner now standing at first.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, man, what a year this guy's having. Hey, Dero, this guy has more RBIs than anybody in the league.
He's having a monster season, Dan, and I can't help but fall in love with guys who just have that ability to drive in the big run. I can name you every guy on every team I played that had that knack for coming through in a big spot.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle to second for run. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. We move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitting .429.
Renfroe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here comes the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So coming to the plate, Will Myers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pops this one up. Coming in is Williams. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
In now, Austin Hedges, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. Myers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Another 0-2 home. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
JT Realmuto.
First offering on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Margot's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. And why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Richards peers in. 1-0 on its way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball.
Ball 2.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the man at first. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Hosmer has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Jose Pirela, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
Finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Richards.
Garrett Richards.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You know, D-Row, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
Standing in now, Manuel Margot. And he pops it up. Harper coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Into the box, Greg Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Up next for the Padres.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Third inning, no score to this point. Drives it out to deep right center field. Pumper is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. One run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. So a runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Padres lead it 2-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Phillies.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Garcia fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Kingery. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Kingery, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Garcia has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
In now, Austin Hedges, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. First time up, he went down looking. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Jose Pirela. He flew out in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Looking at his career totals, Pirela brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for San Diego, but they're on top 2-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick. Williams.
At the plate, Nick Williams looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Richards gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. That misses. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Garrett Richards. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Garrett Richards.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In there, 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second, and now he's got a 3-ball count.
And the count will be full. Three-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count offering on its way, and it's fouled away. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Pereira patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Manny Machado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael.
Stepping in, Michael Franco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Margot is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in, Nick Pivetta. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Richards gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Williams moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
In now, Austin Hedges. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box, Jose Pirela. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Garrett Richards getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-0 San Diego. Digging in once again, Scott Kingery will lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
From the stretch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well. There's one away.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. We'll try again. 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he rips it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full. Padres lead it 4-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. So striding in, Manuel Margot. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Center fielder, number 7, Manuel Margot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
In now, Manny Machado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Padres go down quietly, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. Nick Williams. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Margot's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Right side hit hard, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single,
and that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Herrera leads off first with one away. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers is under it. 2 down. Andrew McCutcheon will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Herrera's off and running. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Victor Arano been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Victor Alvarado.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3.
Hunter Renfroe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Will Myers, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're in front 4-0. Gene Segura will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Myers on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 4.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Scott Kingery, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Fiorella takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on them.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The Friars are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0. Juan Nicasio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Austin Hedges will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Jose Pirela 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez has it, and very quickly they're 2 down to start the inning. Into the box now, Garrett Richards. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now another 0-2. This is skied into short left center. Kingery is there, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 4 and the Phillies nothing. And now Bryce Harper. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And there's one away. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup, but it's been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
1 out, nobody on. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So digging in now, JT Realmuto. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive, and he drops it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Nick Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Richards comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Makes the catch, and the Padres go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The San Diego Padres led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Garrett Richards earns his 8th victory of the season. Nick Pivetta takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Padres brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-0. In the standings, the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division, 2.5 games out of first. And the Padres are in fourth place in the NL West. They're 7.5 games out of first. Jorge Bonifacio had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Royals took care of the Mets 12-1. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. At the start of the day, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mets are in second place in the NL East, 1 game out of first. Corey Seager was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as the Dodgers got the best of the Braves 13-4. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, 5.5 games back, while the Dodgers sit in 1st place in the National League West Division. They have a small half-game advantage. The Washington Nationals earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East, 1 game ahead of 2nd, while the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division, 19 games out of 1st. The Marlins totaled 11 hits as they toppled the Rockies 8-1. In the standings, the Rockies are in 2nd place in the NL West, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. And the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. They're 17.5 games out of 1st. The Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-2. At the start of the day, the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 10 games out of 1st. And the Cardinals are 3rd in the division, 9.5 games behind 1st. The Chicago Cubs combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-4. As of today, the Pirates are in 2nd place in the NL Central, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. And the Cubs are atop the division. They have a small half-game advantage. Alex Avila was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants 4-2. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. As of right now, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're 15.5 games out of 1st, while the Giants are 3rd in the division, 4.5 games back. The Cleveland Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-2. In the standings, the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. And the Indians are sitting atop the AL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. Jordy Mercer had 3 hits and drove in 3 as Detroit took care of the Rays 6-4. At the start of the day, the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 18 games out of 1st, while the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 20 games out of 1st. Tim Meza got his 2nd W of the season, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Mariners 3-2. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st, while the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Andrew Benintendi drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 7-4. He is currently among the AL leaders in on-base percentage. As of right now, the Red Sox are in 1st place in the AL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Tyler Skaggs got the W, his 11th this season, as the Angels downed the White Sox 6-4. As of today, the Angels sit in 1st place in the American League West Division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage, while the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. They're 16.5 games out of 1st. The A's launched 3 home runs as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-3. It was their 5th straight victory. At the start of the day, the A's sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Astros are 2nd in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wild card. The Texas Rangers combined for 4 total home runs as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 14-11. Entering the day's action, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of 1st, while the Twins are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.